Okay, day 134. I played with 84% accuracy. I played a 1447 rated player. I played as if I was a 1700 though, so I'm pretty proud of it. It ended in a draw due to my decision to perpetual check. I don't know if it was the right move or not, but I did have 3 mistakes and 1 miss, which I'm going to be looking at. And let's see where those were. So we opened up with the Caro-Kann, a short variation, which I believe is probably a different order of openings, maybe. These are all book moves. Okay, so here's a mistake. And it's a mistake because I could have gone here and attacked that pawn twice. But the best move would have been a castle, so I left my king a little bit too exposed. Inaccuracy there, which they also like to castle. So just leaving my king a little bit out there too long, maybe because the queen here. Let's see if that was the best move. No? Okay. Well, they like me to castle, which I finally did. Good move, good move. Okay, there's a mistake. Instead of rook f to d8, the move I think should have been played is rook to d8. No, that's also a mistake. Well, here's my thinking. So f to d8 allows for more protection on this pawn if it eventually pushes. It also just develops. So I'm trying to develop, but this pawn is super weak. So maybe this was the move. No, of course not. Of course not. Why would that be the move? What is, let's see, let's get a hint. Oh, okay, interesting here. Pawn to a4. Preventing this. So it didn't really play out as much as I thought it would, but I was really worried about this this pawn chain that they had on these squares. That move would have prevented it because it was basically 4 pawns on, actually after the exchange it was this one, and this one against 1 pawn over here in the endgame. That would have prevented this pawn from coming here, and then I take, they take, but then it's got 2 pawns doubled up and an isolated pawn over here. Would be much better pawn structure. Okay, good to know. Takes. So white's technically winning at this stage. I take, they recapture, I recapture, winning a pawn. So this is even in material, but white's position is better by 0.6 according to the engine. Knight f3, queen retreats, pawn g4, knight retreats back to e7, which was the best move. So I'm worried about this pawn here at this point, because if they bring this down and bring the queen down, then get rid of this pawn, then they got, 2 passed pawns here that can probably promote at some point. So they go on the attack against my king, and that is a great move. I'm glad I played it. With that mistake, I was able to play in back-to-back great moves. This forks the pawn and the knight. They choose to bring the queen over, which defends the knight, but I take the pawn. King hides in the corner. I continue to develop. And then I thought I had a mate potential here, but I totally forgot the rook coming over to g1 was an option. So I retreat. Queen comes over. Double stacks. I retreat back to this safe, good. This is just a good square for my knight in this game. Queen comes in hot with this move, and this move absolutely terrified me in the game. It's obviously forking the pawn and the rook, so I had to say goodbye to the pawn, and I'm glad I did because that was the best move. So after takes, I know I'm down material. They've got 2 passed pawns, so I'm like, I got to do something quick, if anything. And so I decide to kick the knight out, and right here, after this mistake, there's mate in 10. Man, I wish I was that good. I recapture. They promote, or they push their pawn. I check. That's a forced move. And so from here, my idea was either to perpetual check, which ended up happening that way, or to come back here and push this pawn, this e-pawn, hoping that if they take or if they promote, I capture and it's defended. Instead, I check. Instead, the best move was this. Dios mío. I could go here, and even if they do promote, that's mate. Wow. So, this is mate. This, how else would they? This, maybe? That's the only, and then I win their queen. I still maintain the pin, so yeah. Wow, okay. So yesterday's game, I missed a mate in 3. This game, I missed a mate in 3, technically 2, because this is just an act of desperation. So this tells me that my tactics still need work. I should be seeing 3-move checkmates pretty consistently. But I take the bird in the hand is worth more than the bush, or the bush is worth more than the hand. I don't really know. Bird in the hand is worth 2. I don't know. Anyways, there you have it. Day 134 in the books. Until next time.